Hello and welcome to Monday. It's pretty late, but that's not stopping us. Today was kind of weird because I woke up kind of sick. You might be able to still hear it, like I have a tiny bit of a stuffy nose. Not sure what's going on, but I woke up and my legs were aching for some reason. At first I thought I was dehydrated. I made some breakfast and then proceeded to just fall asleep for a couple hours while I was eating. So that wasn't great. I also had a weird headache, so it might have been some dehydration thing. But I popped an Aleve or something, one of them, Advil, Aleve, and had some just a bunch of water, and I seem to be okay. Might be fine for the rest of the night. Hopefully, it won't be too bad tomorrow. But let's talk about something that I got done today, right? So, if you've been following for the past little bit, you know that I've been playing through a lot of Pokemon, and today I beat Pokemon White. This is pretty cool, right? I've never played through this game specifically. I've played through all of the other games that I've played up until this point. Fire Red is one of the games that I sank hundreds and hundreds of hours into as a kid. Um, Emerald, same thing. Ruby Sapphire, all of those hundreds of hours. Pokemon Pearl was my one of the games that I remember that number being in the 200 to 400 range of hours played. Pokemon Platinum I beat back early this year, if not December. Heart Gold was only a couple weeks ago, and I had beaten that back in 2014. At least gotten the beaten the Elite Four Pokemon League there. Not much in the Kanto region, but I finished that a couple of days ago, and then today I beat Pokemon White finally. It was a lot of fun. I knew the story because I've seen Let's Plays of it, but it's been pretty interesting to go back to and be like, hey, this is based on New York and whatnot. It's where I live. I this feels very quote unquote nostalgic in a way that I've never experienced before. But what's next, right? Well, the challenge that I set for myself kind of expired. Um, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago or something? Because Nintendo shut down their um, 3DS servers, right? Well, we still have Pokemon Bank for who knows how long. So I gotta still keep trucking through these games, and that means next up on the docket would be Pokemon White 2. This is the, sequel to Pokemon White. It is the game where, I skipped over White when I was younger. Um, like I said, I did pick up Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and we played that back in 2014, myself and my brother. But this game came out when 2012, yeah, 2012. So back when Black and White originally came out, it was the one generation that we didn't play, and then one of my brother's friends kind of convinced myself and him to pick up these on launch. So we did, and I remember having a wonderful, wonderful time with it. So much so that I picked up pretty much all the other games of the series as they came out. The thing is though, this save file isn't intact. I kind of nuked it a couple of years ago, probably because I transferred all of the Pokemon from this game to my Pokemon X copy, and it's whatever. But that means I get to replay through this again. I've been making good progress, one of these games every 2 to 3 weeks have been beaten, so maybe sometime in what do you call it? What year? Not year, month. May or June. I'll be done with this whole challenge thing. But that leads me into another point. What am I gonna do now, right? Turns out this has a lot of backwards compatibility with Pokemon White. One of the cool things that I did today was through the means of little bit of light hacking, I was able to transfer Pokemon from Heart Gold to this in a very, very specific manner. Um, Actually, do I want to? No, I don't want to be here. I launched it to the game. So if you go through the menu, um, and I need to wait for this to start up. So there's an option in here called transfer something. It's called relocator, right? So through this, you're able to transfer up 4 specific Pokemon: Celebi, uh, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. And through Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, Pearl, or Diamond. So what I did was that I injected those Pokemon into my copy of Heart Gold, transfer them up through this program, and they're able to kind of do like some kind of very niche minor things in this game. So like we'll be able to get Azora and Azora Arc, and that's pretty much it. There's another kind of odd thing that you can do with this and White too. I'm not so sure if it's advertised here on the back. No, it doesn't look like it is. But there is a little thing you can do called a memory link, which allows you to transfer up Pokemon from... No, transfer like story data from Pokemon White, Black or White into White 2 and Black 2. And it's really neat. Like basically the story that you've been playing continues on in this one, and like you get to see glimpses and fragments of memories past. Another thing that's really cool is that because this copy is pretty much nuked, one of the things that they really did was a key system, which allows you to get some version exclusive stuff that's in black and do that in white. There's 3 specific keys. There's the difficulty key, which allows you to normally play the game on normal mode, but after you beat White 2, you get the easy key. On Black 2, you get the challenge mode key. There's 2 different towns. You get Black City and White Forest, and you can swap those around. And you also get the keys for the legendary golems. That would be Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. And you get to swap those around, and you get to get all 3, and it's a really cool thing, right? So, because my brother's copy was still intact and had the save there, all I did was just enable those keys. I did the memory link. I did the memory link, and I did the relocator today. So that's for my Pokemon White. So I think that's all the like miscellaneous data that I need before starting this, which is super cool. So while there's still a bunch of cleanup to be done in Pokemon White and a bunch of cleanup to be done in Heart Gold and Platinum and everything, we're making solid progress. And you know, this is pretty much where we're gonna start off tomorrow, if not sometime this week. It's gonna be a fun time, and can't wait to revisit this because I know this is considered one of the standouts of the Pokemon games, right? Like, this is the final game on the DS, and they went out with a bang. Alright, that's where I'm going to call it for today. I've rambled on long enough, and I'm excited to finally start playing this tomorrow, but today we beat Pokemon White. Tomorrow, we start Pokemon White 2. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.